So you know that you've sown, and all those seeds have grown out of my reach.
Looking like a 500 at an 11. The hurry might change in 3 seconds. The light is changing every 2 seconds. Well, it was a 5.6 and now it's back at the 11 reading, so I just need to take it.
For the last time. For the last time.
Shooting here today in Mineola. Been pretty good so far. I shot off about 6 shots of Gold 200 and they're gonna keep on moving. I came here because it has a very similar like downtown vibe to Paris, and I just wanted to shoot some more downtown shots in another area in Texas, just kind of fill out my portfolio of rural Texas. I also started the day with one of the best finds I've found in a long time. This is an Olympus Stylix Epix DLX. I got it for $20 with another random point and shoot camera, and it works. The size of this is just insane. It's a 35mm lens at 2.8, and you can only dream of finds like this. Pretty thriving antique store area in downtown Mineola. So I'm not really sure how many more shots I can get in downtown Mineola, so I'm about to head down to another town called Quitman, just about 10 minutes away, and we'll see what we can get there. Probably pop in it there downtown as well, and maybe catch a few shots like on the drive down.
Well, boy, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
This really hurts my heart to see, but I'm glad that I stumbled across this sign for what appears to be the Gem Theater here in Quitman. Luckily, I still will be able to get a photo of it. In terms of the photographs that I'm looking for in these types of videos, I'm looking for remnants. I think I probably would have passed this scene up, but it reminds me a lot of a shot that I took back in Mount Vernon. So I think I'm gonna grab it just to see. I don't know, ultimately it's a photo of garbage, but well, it's not exactly the colors. These two propane tanks are very Cosmo and Wanda. It's a little chilly out. Full disclosure, that was my first Bray Hunsaker walking shot. I won't say that for the rest of them, but I thought that was fun. So I was going to avoid shooting the courthouse, even though it is like the central area in a lot of towns. But this fallout shelter over at the corner caught my eye, and I have a shot in Paris of one of our fallout shelters from a bank. And I just find that to be a very interesting piece of history, and so I'm going to get it. I'm going to want more than just a fallout shelter in it. Right up on the sign, it's going to be about F4, so 1/125th, F4.0, and now let's get the composition. So I have a shot of a tax return sign and a bail bond sign in this same kind of like decrepit style. One just being like the shadowed remains from the sun on the bail bonds, and the other one being tattered. And so I think this motel would be a nice addition to the collection. Okay, middle of the road, the motel sign. Probably want a little bit more on both sides, so. General Kenobi. Perfect. So I stopped along the side of the road to grab this shot of this house. So I have this scene of some dead trees sticking out of the water, with this one large one being central to the image. There's some shadow and light in this image, and I'm mainly going to want to highlight for the highlights, as it were. 200, a 60th of a second, where we get a little bit of that motion blur of the water moving. F16 overall to get a lot of the image in focus. So I'm gonna get this little piece of wood here in the water. We're looking at about a 60th at F4. Gonna put it in like the top left corner in terms of like thirds. And I want like just water in the frame. Don't you go far. We're just gonna go ahead and do a shallow dip the field, even though that may be a mistake, just because I don't want, like, I still will probably get a bit of motion blur on cars, but I just don't want a bunch. And so I can try one more time. This is our final chance. We got a car coming, and this is gonna be it. Thank you all for tuning in for another video. I'd really like to get more rolls shot in a single video, but it's difficult. I have to really call out my the YouTube film photographer forefathers. They really got to figure it out, and I'm still figuring it out. So I'm really excited with what we did today. Got to go to a few different cities, check out a few different places, watch the sunset at this lake. It's beautiful. Might get a little bit more footage for TikTok. Check me out there. I have a few more exciting, longer form videos in the works, and I'm excited to share those with y'all. Until then, thanks for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, you know how it is. That'll wrap it up. So thanks.